are at day 7. We have to take down Mulmesh before day 9. So we have a choice to either try to take him down this day or have another encounter. But I think we are ready to face him, I guess. So let's be facing Mulmesh. And what this says, midnight warfare. So battle queue will be baddie points. All baddies on this card are placed on top of battle queue. Add Mulmesh to the bottom. So I will fire off the flare distraction. Before a battle I will reduce the queue by 3. That is 2 times 7 is 14, so we will have 11 points of baddies coming out, and all baddies on this are placed on top, and Mulmesh is placed on the bottom. So there you go. That's the battle queue. Yep. I'll keep this close by so to remember. Let's populate. We have the Griffin yelling with 2 hit points. Coming into lane 1 is a melee, and he comes in at 5. We do have this Bog Deserter, 6 health. Lane 2, he is melee also, and he is coming in at 3. Next is, oh holy diver, it's a stone golem, 7 health. He has got break corrosive at the bone. He will be corrosive, and he has 3 attack dice, 2 defense dice, and his 3 initiative, and he's at lane 3. This guy is just horrible. Okay, and we do have last baddie, a dragon hatchling with 3 health coming in. Oh, this guy is at a 3. Yep, coming in there. And he has got engulf. So engulf means when he hits you, all adjacent units will be hit for that amount of damage too. So kind of doing spray damage, and he is ranged. He's staying up in the corner there, and he is at a 6, so he'll be first out. Mulmesh is still in the queue. Yeah, wow. So we will be rolling to see. We have, oh man, look at Stanza, she's coming in at 2, but Tantrum will be before the yelling at least. Yeah, oh, now wish I could have given this to Stanza in beforehand. Rolling in at 2, it's just terrible. Okay, round 1. Let me just check corrosive. At the end of this unit's turn, all remaining death dice in target's active slots must be exhausted immediately. So he melts away our armor if he hits us with some bones. And he has got break. So I think the best thing is to do him off with poison and axe collector. Okay, but enough of that. We have this secret poison 2 guy. That has to go, and this Griffin yelling I don't like, but I think we can use it for something. So let's be putting Tantrum here and Stanza here as initial position. Tantrum has his rage die ready. Stanza will roll her focus, which is a 5, so at least she has that going for her. So first out will be the engulf. Yeah, so he will hit the weakest, which is Stanza. So Stanza will take 1, and she will take 1, and Tantrum will take 1. I'm creating a mess here. Tantrum will then uptick his rage. Speaking of Tantrum, it's his turn. So let's be throwing a axe at the stone golem, doing 2 damage. And he will hit the bog deserter, 4 dice. He has got 5 dex, so that's 5 attack dice. Let's make him hardy. No, let's make him... Who's coming first? This guy, this guy. No, so let's make him hardy for now. Yeah. And the hardy die is a bone, so we will not apply that. Get a bone here, and he'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to the bog deserter. We'll also get poison 2 on him, and we uptick his rage to 1.4. That's 1, 2, 3. Could have hit axe collector with 1 more bone, but I won't use the like a kobold for that. Okay, that's Tantrum. Now the Griffin yelling will move down and hit him with 2 dice. Hits him for 2, and that ticks his die up to 1.8. So he's quite angry now. And the Griffin yearling takes flight. Now the bog deserter hits him for 2 dice, also 2. Luckily he is innate +1, so he doesn't need to exhaust his die. Breakdown, which it's called. Yeah, so he will reset to 1.0. It doesn't exhaust, it just resets. Yes, and then it's this guy, and it will try to move as close as it gets, so it will move like this. And then it is Stanza. Stanza will play some music. So let's be playing Siege of Karen for 1 dex and 1 focus. Let's be playing Only Time Will Tell for 1 focus, 1 dex. And let's be playing Forever Mine for 1 focus and 1 dex. So that's 3 dexterity used. And she will cleanse, so this poison from Tantrum is gone. She will heal the party for 1. So Tantrum is thankful for that. And she will control the dragon hatchling and making him hit the stone golem. Hits him for 1. It has engulf, but doesn't matter. Now she has 3 dexterity left. She will she will move up 1. So she has 2 dex left, and she will hit Did she take 1? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She also heals 1. Party heals 1. She's at 6 health. Okay. I think she will use... No, hold on to that. So she has 2 decks left. She will... use those to hit this guy. And that's a hit and a bone. So she will apply the bone and the hit. As tune-up goes, increase looter amplify die by 1. Okay. It's better with add distortion. So that is Stanza's turn. And we go to round 2. This guy will hit Tantrum now with 1 die. And he's got a golf. So that's 1 hit at Tantrum. Tantrum takes 1. this dies and the yearling takes one. So at least that's out of the way. And he's done. Tantrum takes a rage. And now it's Tantrum's go. He will down tick his body count with 3 to get 3 hit points back. Now he will move 1, 2 and have 3 dexterity left. That's 3. Yeah. At the dragon hatchling and hits him for 4, killing it. That's a 1 baddie, 1 point baddie. And that is gone. He will tick his body count up and his rage die up. That is Tantrum. Now Griffin Yearling comes in. Not flight anymore. Not untargetable. Moves 1, 2. Hits Stanza for 2 dice. Hits her for 2. Now the golem moves 2. He should have rolled defense last turn, but let's roll it now. He will get 2 defense. Stanza. Let's be playing that, advancing it, so she needs 2 focus, that's 1 dex, and let's vamp this. So that's 2 dex. Let's be playing this 2. That's 1 to that level, so 2, 4, 5. I have 5 focus, so I'm good there. So she will get an automatic defense this turn, and she will take control of this Griffin Yearling, moving him there and hitting the golem for 2. Golem loses 1 of his armors, and the Griffin loses 1. Hello, terribly sorry, my camera was out of memory, so it stopped when I was recording, and I discovered that a bit while after I put Mulmesh out on the table. Sorry about that, but to recap, the Griffin Yearling got out of the initiative queue, and we got into a new round where Mulmesh came out on lane 1 with his 8 health and such, and it's his go. So he has moved 1 space up towards Tantrum, and he will hit Tantrum, or try to hit Tantrum. So I am ready to roll for row for Mulmesh, so let's just be doing that. And Mulmesh rolls this special die, and he hits Tantrum for 2, and he gets a bone. Let's read his card. Let's see, Frenzy 2. If number of Mulmesh's attack dice hit with no bones, roll the attack dice again. So we rolled a bone, so we don't need to roll it again because of his Frenzy. So that's lucky. Retreat, he's not at 3 HP, he's at 8. Now he howls. All units friendly to Mulmesh immediately improve 1 spot on the Inimeter. That means this stone golem moves 1 space up, so he will go before Tantrum. Okay, so he howls. Tantrum takes 2 hits. Bones doesn't do him anything, so that's Mulmesh's go. Now for the stone golem, he will target the most weakest. They are, let's see, Tantrum is at 4, Stanza is at 4, so I can decide. Let's move him close to Stanza. And he rolls 3 attack dice and 1 defense dice. And he's corrosive, so he will melt her defense away if he gets bones. So let's see, hits for 2, 4, 6, and he's corrosive. So that will be, Stanza has got 1, 2 defense, but this will get removed because of his corrosive, so that's 5 hits. I think that is it for Stanza. She is knocked out by the terrible stone golem. So that's her undoing. Now for Tantrum. Yeah, oh, I forgot his dice. Tantrum, he took 4 hits, 1, 2, which will break down his die again. So 1.0. Let's see. Tantrum will use the mixed berries. Yeah, to heal himself for 3 hit points, getting him up at 7. Now, let's see. He's right beside Mulmesh, so he has 5 decks, 4 attack dice, and the like a kobold. Yeah. Hitting Mulmesh, and he will be hitting him for 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets a bone and a hardy for 1 round. That will help. So let's see, let's uptick his rage die and remove 4 hit points from Mulmesh. And there you go. New round, there's nothing in the battle queue, so I will use the rusty optics to gain 3 initiative spots with Tantrum. So 1, 2, so he will go first this round, and he will be rolling again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's use the like a worm die also and hit Mulmesh again. And he hits Mulmesh for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he gets poison armor. Ooh, and that is enough. Yes, Mulmesh has been killed by Tantrum. Woohoo! Boom! And he's gone. Cool. Just for the fun of it, we could play this stone golem. He will move up, hit Tantrum for 3 and defense. Tantrum is hardy now. By the way, this should tick up. Tantrum is hardy. And that means Tantrum takes only 1 hit point. Yoink. Ticking this up. 2 bones. Corrosive. Doesn't help the stone golem much because Tantrum is hardy. And that's the end of this round. So the hardy goes away. Oh, and he had poison armor, so the golem ends up with a poison 1 on him. So 5 axes doesn't help us much. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 attack dice. So yeah, let's just 4 attack dice and the defense. Remember he has got break, so let's see. One of them hits away his defense, and he gets a bone. He gets a defense from the defense die, and 2 hits. Yep, 2 hits. So 2 health from the golem. Now let's exhaust the rage die and this to get 3 axes. And that's it. Stone, this should be a 5 actually, not round 1. So stone golem takes 1 from the poison, which goes away. Hits, no, not those are tantrums. So hits Tantrum for 3 and he has 2. So let's see, he will get 1, 2, 3 hits and 3 defense. 2 of them are blocked, 1 goes through. So 1 more from Tantrum, and that's the end of turn. It's fatigue rounds, so both of them takes 1 true damage, and that's stone golem dead. There you go. Mulmesh is down and we are victorious, and it felt good doing it. What a great game this is. It's not that hard to learn, it's easy to play, and it's fun to play because you get to roll all these beautiful dices. And Stanza, I love playing because of her playing skills. She has a lot of nice skills. She can take control of things, she can remove debuffs, and heal the party. Yeah. Too bad she died from the stone golem's terrible attack, but what can you do? And Mulmesh howls, he howls. Okay, so that's it. I will be uploading this last part too, and the episode will be produced and edited fast forward on. I will attempt a new playthrough, so let me know if you have any feedbacks on what I should do more of or more or less, maybe more close-ups, or I don't know, but I will look through myself and see if there are things I can do better, and I will come back with some other gearlocks and play against other tyrants. Maybe some splice and dice after a while, I don't know. But as for now, this was against Mulmesh. Thank you all for watching, and be seeing you real soon on this channel.